It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Nets in Brooklyn. And for Brooklyn, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams putting each other to the test. A lot on the line in this one. And tonight, two teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have.
The Nets play before the hometown crowd. We've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last outing for. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by for the. Look, yeah, some lick. Years in Brooklyn, partially as a result of that transaction. David, as always, thank you. Well, we're around the halfway point now, Doris. Some clubs are obviously in a rebuild mode, but it can be hard for many team owners to accept that and accept that path they're on.
Well, when you've been the guy to make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Now Russell. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Cook out there with money. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And there's Jackson. And it's Boucher in at the 4 spot. Shoots a fader. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think you always have to be looking for the man in the middle. And he finds him with a great feed that time.
He's with it. Pass to Nurkic. Outside, Russell. Back to Nurkic. Over Thompson. And Nurkic gets it to go. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Money passes to Jackson. Here's Money. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Hayes. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Russell. Bobbed up there for Thompson. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Knocked loose. Hayes down low. Ellenson kicks for Russell. Poke loose. Out on his own on the break. Here's Money.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to Hayes. Takes it to Nurkic. Outside, Russell on deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
I think the goal always is to control the glass if you can. It ends up giving you extra possessions that typically lead to extra points.
Jackson down low. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really the difference maker on that night is their ability to knock down shots from beyond.
So I think, Greg, that's where basketball has shifted, right? The three ball is so important nowadays, and they completely took advantage of it.
Ostrovsky, guarded by Jackson. The Nets working the ball around now, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Orlando with the ball. Pass to Boucher. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, goes up with a strike. Rollins grabs the board.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. And
Right.
that's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Steele. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound, and he sinks the layup. Here's Money. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Jackson in the corner. He kicks to Cook. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Cook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And here we go. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Money's got his second bucket of the game to go. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Hayes.
Where the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Magic shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That one is no good. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now the pass to Steele. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Here's Money. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brooklyn trailing. Hayes the pass to Rollins. Pass to Steele to end the run. The shot, no good. And it's Cook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Jackson from long range. Here is Cook, covered by Hayes. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Passes it to Money. It's tipped. Here's Henbay. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Magic leading by 9. Here's Jackson. The quick look, no good that time.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard for the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
And Brooklyn making a change. For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The free throw drops for Rollins. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Bruce, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and it seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. That's exactly what you hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back, so listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Russell's checked in. Nets trail by 11. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
Oh. I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Down low. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
Money. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead. Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
And it's good. 2 points. Boucher's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Henbay, guarded by Jackson. Russell looking around. Here's Steele. No good on the dribble.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And he hits the bucket. 16 points for Money.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Steele. Orlando grabs the miss. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Money. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. Here's Steele. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. .131 left here in the opening quarter. Globe. One of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Money, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
Now Russell, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game, and they pick up 2.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Pass to Cook. And he drops him a layup off the glass. Cook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Russell. Got a piece of it. Here's Money. 20 points for him. Ostrovsky, guarded by Jackson. Steele passes to Russell. It's deflected.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And there's the pass to Money. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got 12 in the game.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the top.
And so it's Orlando, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Cook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Magic, they got Jackson. Cook out there with money. And it's Thompson. And it's Boucher in at the foresight. They get a hand on it. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Pass to Ellenson. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Money.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. To the paint.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Orlando with another. And Brooklyn has possession. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, kicks to West. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes to Ellenson. Here's Jacobson. And he banks in the lane.
Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late, and he catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Collins checked in for Nurkic. Ross comes in for Henry Ellenson. And Hayes subbed in for West. Ostrovsky, guarded by Jackson. Here's Ostrovsky. And the layup is good.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Money passes to Boucher. Ross with a steal. Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Up high to stop the alley.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Money. Dishes it to Jackson. Knocked away. Here's Jacobson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Here's Jacobson. Drops it in from 11 feet. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Baseline jumper. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. Another steal.
The third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
Good.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Money. He's got 22. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Wednesday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Man, they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Here's Jacobson. Offline with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
It's tipped. And now Orlando on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Right wing. Here's Hayes. He kicks to Ross. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Magic. In 3rd, the Nets.
Great play for both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity. Just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
They get a hand on it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
To the left wing. He's with it. Nets passing it around to the left side wing. Inside, here's Jacobson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
There's the pass to Money. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Jacobson. Rebound by the Magic. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist have been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Brooklyn.
And really, their guards have been the ones that have done the bulk of the passing and shot creation. Sometimes the ball handlers will look to score more down the stretch. We'll see if that becomes more of a focus.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Russell. Down low. Here's Penbay. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
The Nets shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And it's Russell in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. Russell's got his first points of the night.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third foul to have, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Ellinson's checked in for Brooklyn. Penbay, guarded by Jackson. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Cook looking it over. To the inside. Stolen by Ellenson. And here's Russell. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
Well, a chance to check out Tristan Thompson here. The past month has been surreal. First in rebounding, first in field goal percentage. And he's third in the league in blocks per game with his physical tools and, of course, that innate timing to send shots away.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Magic have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple. That's good from Cook.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
West is checked in for Brooklyn. They get a hand on it.
Oh! And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Ellenson. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Left side West. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Money and throw down the reverse jam. Penbay, guarded by Jackson. Left side West. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Money passes to Jackson. West with some nice D.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Money, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And the Nets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Nets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Defensively, they look a little bit confused. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
A huge mistake, letting him establish that kind of position down low.
That's going in every time. Shocking that they let him get so comfortable down there.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Nets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Steele passes to West. Trying his luck. Teague. Thompson with the rebound. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. If he can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Knocked loose. Passes it to Steele. There's the dish to Nurkic. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
A terrific job, Thompson, relying on his length to get his arms up and challenge the shot.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Magic out in front, running away with 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, how about that ball? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change, he's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Ellenson is out there with Nurkic, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Hayes in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Russell. Here's Ostrowski. Off target with his 3. Well, Orlando's shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Money passes to Jackson. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 8 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Unloads from 13. Rebound by the Magic. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now, here is Russell. It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. Here's Hayes. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Russell with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Money. He's guarded by Russell. Money passes to Jackson. To the middle. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Magic. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course Brooklyn. Just way behind.
And when I look at Orlando, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And their job now is a simple one. Keep doing exactly what they've been doing and get themselves in the best position possible for the postseason.
And Hayes kicks for Russell. And they double up Russell. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. It's good.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
D'Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, he certainly, Kevin, has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
He dishes it to Hayes. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Here's Money. He takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Now Russell. 5 points in the game. Stolen. That's tipped. Jackson finds Thompson. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Money. He's averaging 51 points. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And the Nets miss again.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Thompson passes to Cook. The feed to Jackson. An emphatic LU jam.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Hayes, the pass to Ellenson. It's tipped. Here's Money. He has 38 in the game. Jackson gets the bucket.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Russell with it. He has 5. Another steal. Jackson down low. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that's a foul called on Money. That will give him his fourth foul of the game.
Picked up his fourth foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Poked away. The Nets working the ball around now. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Outside for Jackson. Cook, the pass to Money. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Higgs, he's covered by Thompson. Now the pass to Steele. Penbay, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Steele. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jacobson. Knocks down the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Thompson. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Passes it to Steele. Stolen by Jackson.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Got a piece of it. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. The Magic have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they have ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The pass to Steele. Looking to get it going. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's a shot chart now, getting a better perspective on where he's been shooting the ball from.
And these sorts of nights can't happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-5 run. Inside. Another possession. Another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Penbay, guarded by Jackson. Higgs, he's covered by Thompson. Inside, out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. Number one, the Magic.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Money passes to Thompson. Here's Money, and he has 42. 11 feet away. Boucher kicks to Jackson. Here's Money. Thompson for three. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the next movement change here. West is checked in. The Nets working the ball around now. Rollins the pass to Steele. And easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stop the alley-oop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
Here's Money. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Poke loose. Here's Rollins. Takes it off the glass. Rollins got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Pass the Money to the inside. And again, Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Kicks it to West. Passes it to Steele. There's the 3. And the Nets another 3.
Something's growing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Money passes to Jackson. He feeds it to Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Thompson just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Thompson nails both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Nets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. 1:43 left in the third. Pass to West. Knocks it loose. Here's Jacobson. Off target from 3-point range. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. They double it with West. Money passes to Jackson. And the free ball is good. Jackson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Henbay, guarded by Jackson. .102 left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Jacobson. Good on the bucket. 13 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he gets into terrific post position. The entry feed is right where it needs to be.
Money passes to Thompson. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
Oh my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the